So let me ask you, are you okay with this? Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LeRon, and I'm back with another video. So you see the thumbnail, you see what this video is about. But before we get into this video, I want to say what's up to my subscribers. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are new, please consider hitting subscribe and turn on notifications, because on this channel, we do thought-provoking videos, reaction videos such as this one right here, and I do a Black-owned review on a Black-owned product once a month. So if you're into that kind of content, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications. All right, let's get into this video. Like I asked, are you okay with this, right? From what I understand, this is now a racial gesture, right? So I'm gonna show you guys a news clip of what happened to some people who use that racial gesture and what's going on with it. Then after that, I want to get you guys' opinion about this new racial gesture. So let me show you the news clip, and after that, we're gonna get into this, my thoughts and how I feel about it, and after that, we can have a conversation in the comments. So let's get into it right now.
Hot water being investigated for possibly flashing a racist symbol on our air. Fox 5 Stephanie Ramirez is live in Alexandria at Station 4. And Stephanie, how did this end up happening?
Well, Rob, this was during a live Fox 5 Zip Trip segment that we were doing last Friday. We do these in the community to highlight different communities all across our region. Well, during the last Friday event in Alexandria, a fire department member decided to flash what is the OK gesture. As the camera was passing by, well, we confirmed with fire department officials today that that member has since been placed on administrative leave with pay. Now, it happened so quickly, it's kind of hard to catch here, but it is the last Alexandria Fire Department member on the right who first makes fists and then does that OK gesture just before the camera cuts to our two anchors. A viewer email came into Fox 5 shortly after with a screen grab of this member, the emailer asking why there's a gang symbol on TV, stating it needs to be addressed. We asked the department about it. Now, we should note here the OK hand symbol, it was used as part of a punching game if you flashed it. It is used by scuba divers communicating underwater. It's also listed by the Anti-Defamation League as a gesture of hate, sometimes used to express white power. Now, I did get to ask the fire chief today about it, if he knew the member's intention behind doing this. Chief Corey Smedley told me no, that he has not talked to this member yet, but there will be an investigation. I also asked, what if it turns out that this was done out of some kind of joke?
A joke is only if someone is not offended by it, and it's always in the eyes of the beholder. And just because someone may have thought things were a joke, is not something that is up to our values within the department. So we have to first and foremost make every attempt to maintain the integrity and trust of the community, and joking is not something that is part of our mission.
So at that first video, I just showed you the firefighter got in trouble for making a fist, and after that going like this, and somebody saw it, somebody called it in on the news, and they said, yo, this guy putting up a gang sign, and he got in trouble for that, right? First video did not really go into depth of how that's a racial symbol. So the second video I'm going to show you more in depth of how it's a racial symbol. So, all right, so let me show you the second video.
Here, a cop now under investigation because of what was seen in this photo here. That picture was taken after Miami police made a big bust.
Yeah, but now top brass are investigating after taking a closer look. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg is live with the exclusive. Glenna.
It was that photograph, that snapshot, that moment in time. Some here in the department saw a racist message. It sure did raise a lot of eyebrows, and that internal investigation into this officer's intent. They posed for a job well done Friday, guns taken off the streets. Then a commander posted the pics on Twitter, and someone expanding the photo saw the officer at the end flashing hand signals that some consider a white power message.
So I think, like I said, this was meant to be private between him and his 6 guys.
He says the fingers mean 6, the number of colleagues on a shift, not white power. Miami's police union president told us he had talked to Officer Daniel Ubeda just before he spoke with us.
Did he know that that hand signal could be construed as a white supremacist hand signal?
I think this signal he knows. But this is, I mean, in our opinion, a whole different signal.
Take a closer look. What some in the department saw was, according to the Anti-Defamation League, the innocent OK gesture co-opted 4 years ago by racists as WP for white power. We've seen it flashed at a Florida Trump rally, at a Marlins Cubs game by a fan since banned, and at Justice Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearings by his former aide, who is Jewish and Mexican, and called the backlash about her resting hand repulsive. But back to Officer Ubeda. He is the same Miami officer who went to vote last fall wearing this face covering and was eventually reprimanded for political messaging while in uniform. This time, the police chief says he was relieved of duty Sunday, and an internal affairs investigation is ongoing.
All right, so there you have it, man. You see that now. This is white power, right? So they said that the three fingers right here is a W, and this right here is a P, which, if it is, that's pretty clever. I'll give you props. I kind of like the way that gang signs would be created. Like, you know, you do the blood with the two hands and they get the BLLOD. You know, so I'm not going to throw it up. I don't want you two to get at me. I guess they might get at me for this too, but whatever. If a white person would have did that to me, I would not even be like offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, like, for example, right? Say I live in Georgia, right? So say I'm living, like, driving to Cobb County and I cut somebody off and they're like, I come up to them, I see them at the light, they be like, I'm like, oh, okay, you good. Okay, like, we got no beef. I wouldn't even think like that would be a white supremacist type of thing. Like, I would think that this person is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even think that, and if it's not even that offensive, why I'm even like giving brain data to something like that? Like, why would I even care that this, you going like this, it means all white power? I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? But what are your thoughts on that? Do y'all think that we should even know that that means white power, and they doing that to each other? Fine. Like, I guess y'all more like-minded people, like, that's what y'all into. Like, it doesn't affect me no way. It doesn't affect me that you feel like white power and you feel like going like that. That doesn't affect me in no way, sense, or form. You know what I'm saying? And also too, like, I kind of want to be petty and look back into like the Olympics. Like, say somebody came in third place, right? A white person came in third place and they go like this. Now, should we treat this the same way we treated this in the Olympics? Because in the Olympics, we can't go like that. Nobody could do the black power fist, but now, say you came in third, you got a bronze, you're like, yeah, I got a bronze, I'm third, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a thing? Is that something that we should look into? And also the thing with this police officer that you see, like, he just threw up like this. Like, he's saying it was 6 of them. He has a perfect argument. Like, yo, it's 6 of us that did this bust. We representing our 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the Fab 5 and Jalen Rose and Chris Webber, you know what I'm saying? Michigan, they got 5. It's 5 of them, Fab 5. So they throw us a 5, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Maybe the officer shit's like this, you know what I'm saying? Or it could just like that, like this. Like, it's a number of things he could have did, but unfortunately, he threw the 6th the wrong way. He threw the 6th up the wrong way. What's your thoughts on this though? I mean, is this something that should be so politicized now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Should we give this much power? You know what I'm saying? Like, should we give this much effort into something that's being done wrong? Or it's not a big deal? In my opinion, it's not a big deal. I think that we're just making more things up just to be mad at. What's your opinion on it? Y'all think it's a big deal or not? Appreciate your time, man. If you're liking this content, and hit the like button. If you want to show somebody this content, hit the share button. If you really, really like it, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate your time. Until next time, peace.